So I knew I wanted to do something relating to coaching because that was somewhere sort of an area that I wanted to grow, to gain some skills and grow more confident in. As a doctor, I think the NHS generally goes with ILM. But then when I did my research and looked into it, it was a lot of coursework rather than practical speaking, just speaking to people and practicing skills. Um, so I called Tom and sort of explained my situation, and he sort of explained what he aimed to do with his course, how it's delivered. It just really suited, um, what I wanted out of a coaching course. And coming out of the course, I feel that everything that's been said has been delivered, which I'm really pleased about. For me, the most enlightening aspect would probably be the the array of coaching tools and how it's been set out, the way it's been taught. My coaching toolkit is now full, and that makes me enlightened in the fact that I have these tools to take with me going forward. So I really enjoyed the connections I made with the other people on the course. So for me, for my cohort, I was probably the most junior doctor on the cohort. And I remember feeling quite early on, um, wow, I'm really glad that I've decided to do this, because there were other people in different at a different level of their career, and I could sort of look up at them and sort of think, wow, you guys are thinking the same thing as me. I must be on the right track. Um, and I've gained so much from listening to them and their reflections, their stories, um, through doing the coaching with them and through doing the course with them. I think that's been the most enjoyable thing about the course for me. I think it worked really well. I think it worked really well being done virtually because, there wasn't, I think I would have struggled to make it if it was face to face, I say in London or even in Manchester. Um, and I wouldn't have gotten to know my course mates. Being able to share our experience virtually made it so much more accessible. The small groups, each session will be put into breakout rooms. We got to know each other really well, even though we never met in person. So I felt that despite it being virtual, it was very brilliantly run, and I could still make those connections with people while maintaining accessibility. I don't think I missed a single workshop. I was able to do it sort of a morning while I was on holiday skiing. It just worked. One of the most inspiring things is seeing my, the other delegates take action towards goals or working lives or family lives that are more in alignment with their values. So that's been really inspirational to, especially over a period of 6 months in my own personal and professional development and growth. I've seen a lot of changes. I feel a lot more confident. The coaching skills give me this toolbox to fall back on when I am dealing with conflict or when I'm delivering a teaching session. I sort of am able to fall back onto these tried and tested skills that I've practiced. I think that's the most important thing. It's that I've had the time and space to practice these skills, which I don't think I would have been otherwise able to do in any of the other courses, coaching diplomas or coaching courses I was considering. I have to admit, when I sort of signed up for the course, I thought I would complete the course and I'll go on, and coaching would be one thing, one route I would do alongside many other career options. But then coming towards the end of the course, I just see coaching as a skill um, that I can use in, my everyday life. So on a personal note, in my personal um, relationships and friendships, it's such a useful skill to be able to offer to someone, the ability to give someone the space to think to the end of their thoughts. So personally, that's been absolutely brilliant. Professionally, these coaching skills, like I said, is something for me to fall back on when I have a moment of, I guess, when I'm not feeling too confident. I sort of go back into coaching mode, and immediately I am able to feel more confident because it's something I've worked on and practiced. I feel that I am a better facilitator in delivering teaching and delivering courses. I'm a better clinician. I'm a better listener, and I can work more collaboratively with both colleagues and patients. And last but not least, I think I am more confident in dealing with conflict. Since doing this coaching diploma, I've been in professional situations where I've had to deal with conflict, and I've surprised myself by how immediately I sort of default into coaching mode, and I'm asking these open questions, I'm listening, and that puts me in a very comfortable position, even though I'm in a really uncomfortable situation. I can't speak for sort of more senior doctors, but I think more junior doctors need to be thinking of doing this course. But it's absolutely worth the investment. If there's any way that people could access their study budgets to access this course, it just provides you with the time, space, and opportunity to take a step back, reevaluate your own values, and also work with other like-minded people in in discovering this journey. So I think I saw this course as a means to an end. So looking at exploring a career outside of medicine. But to be honest, it's more of a journey of exploring what I want, um, and being on that journey with other people who I've connected with, who have who, who think like me, and and the have the time and space to share that with me. That's been so helpful in building my support network, building my professional network, and also in sustaining me in, to be honest, continuing on in clinical work.